everybody! So happy day 3 of my chemical-free challenge. If you're still watching, fantastic. I'm very excited that you're still on board with me because this is going to be a long journey. This video is going to be super short today anyway because there's not a ton to update, but I did just want to give a couple of mentions of some things that have happened today. So one, my main breakouts have stopped a little bit. There's nothing new coming out. There's a couple, they're still taking a little while to go away, but they're not getting worse, so that's nice. 2 is I decided to wash my hair with the same stuff that I had used last night. Mostly just due to the fact that I was rather tired this morning and didn't feel the need to make a new batch. So, however, for some reason, I guess overnight this stuff with the apple cider vinegar, it smelled toxic. Like, I think there's chemicals you buy in a store that are probably less smelly than that. It was bad. However, I washed my hair with it, and my hair's not so bad, actually. Excuse the crimping. I've had it in a clip for most of the day, but it's not nearly as greasy as it was yesterday. It doesn't feel so gross. There's still a couple of spots, and maybe it's just because I'm not used to washing with something that's so liquidy, but it feels much, much better than it did yesterday, so that's comforting. I still want to tweak that recipe because I still don't like it 100%, and it smelled so bad. But the weird part is, my hair doesn't smell bad after I rinsed it out. Once everything was gone, my hair just smelled like lavender, and I had put some lavender in it yesterday, but when I was putting it on, I couldn't even smell anything but just really bad vinegar. But I couldn't smell it anymore at all. And then my hair just nicely smelled of lavender all day. So I guess that's nothing to complain about. It seemed to work out okay, so that's nice. The other thing that I wanted to mention today is fast food is actually something I wanted to talk about real quickly. I spent a good chunk of the day today in a Starbucks doing some work there, just spread out on a table, did my thing with some of my nice herbal teas. However, trying to find something to eat ended up being a giant failure. There is nothing really in a Starbucks that's not that bad. I found a wrap that had, it was like a Sprouts and veggie thing that actually wasn't too bad, but frankly, the majority of this stuff that's in there all has either cheese or some form of dairy or some form of processing. And actually, I had a great idea today from a coworker of mine who had said that, you know, somebody should really open a fast food restaurant that is entirely healthy foods and still affordable and super quick for people, because frankly that doesn't exist. It's very hard when you're out in a restaurant, even not even just fast food, in a restaurant, to find food that doesn't have processing or chemicals in it. Or then you just end up having to spend 25 minutes over each thing trying to see if you can eat it, which is way more annoying than the time that it is worth. So that's always a fun challenge. I'm going to have to either bring something with me or find a solution for that, because it's frustrating when you're hungry and you're in a Starbucks and you're like, I want one of those sandwiches so bad. But anyway, so other than that, body wash, I wanted to mention, still loving this shit. Excuse my language. It is fantastic. I actually don't feel dry for a change. My arms don't feel dry. My legs don't feel dry. I used it as a shaving cream the other day. Worked lovely. Still love the stuff, I gotta say. Something else that I wanted to mention is, you can see I have my glasses on again today. I did have my contacts in yesterday. That is one cheat that, yes, Mom, that's partially because of you. That is one cheat that I decided that I was going to take the liberty of doing. I did not make my own contact solution. The main reason behind it is the sterilization in putting something into your eye needs to be so carefully done, or you can cause a lot of eye damage. And I've done a lot of research on it, and I feel like I could probably come pretty darn close, but I don't want to go blind from 30 days of attempting something that, I mean, contacts are a piece of plastic you're sticking in your eye. It's not exactly natural to begin with. I am going to buy, I am using just the basic saline solution, so just salt and water, and it's just super sterile. So I figured, and I don't mind buying the cheap ones in the store that you get off Walmart. I'm cool with that. That I'm okay with. It's still salt water, still does the trick, but it's sterile. So I have decided to make that cheat. don't do it by yourself at home. I'm sure it's doable. If you're at a pinch and you're out of solution, it's a good way to just quickly do it for a night or two. But for a 30-day challenge, I would prefer to not go blind. So I'm just going to use the saline solution that I bought in the store. Other than that, website's coming along great. For those that actually watch this on Facebook, I'm going to be making a group or a page, sorry, of just the company and these videos, so I stopped posting them on my timeline. So I'm gonna invite everybody to my timeline to my page this week. So if you want to continue to watch the videos on there, you'll be able to find them all posted there. And as usual, if anybody has any questions, I've already had a couple of people who have asked, given me different recipes, given me different ideas. Please keep doing that. It's fantastic. I love it. And if anybody has any questions for me, again, feel free to ask. Stay positive, my friends. Bye.